Howdy! PSD and its shows are mostly supported by you guys. If you like what we do, make sure to rate the podcast wherever you listen, subscribe if you haven't, share your favorite moments and episodes with friends, and check out our Patreon if you want to give us some financial support, as well as getting a little something in return. All that stuff helps like you wouldn't believe. Thanks so much for everything, and we hope you enjoy this episode of Pondering Spooky Tapes.
In the deepest and darkest of woods, where not even the light of the moon can penetrate, two vile creatures indulge in dark delights and have conquered their comrades into capitulation. Now they wander these lands watching scary cinema, and there's a good chance you're next. Mandalore and Millie invite you to ponder some spooky tapes.
Welcome back to Pondering Spooky Tapes. We saw the chopping mall. Hell yeah.
Where chopping can cost you an arm and a leg.
When you're at the mall, you're gonna see them all, and that's why they call it the mall.
Shop till you drop dead.
That's much better. I should have gone with that.
There's still time.
Shopping mall, where they slash their prices and their customers.
Chopping mall. They got robots in there. They got a beam.
There are a lot of beams.
Oh yeah, play a clip of the ending of the movie where the paint store explodes. A fire sale at the chopping mall.
Play it again.
Play it again. Sped up. Put Krusty the Clown in there.
Yeah! 1986's Shopping Mall, Cheeseball, sci-fi cult classic, directed by Jim Wynorski, who is a Roger Corman protege, so he's basically online to be the next Steven Spielberg or fucking Francis Ford Coppola, if you can believe that. For people who don't know who Roger Corman is, holy shit, movie history, there's so much.
You don't know the executive of Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader?
Oh, we're going with that one already.
The executive producer of Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader, Roger Corman?
No way executed. Really?
Executive producer, yeah.
Oh, he's the one that just paid for the whole production.
Yeah, he's just like, I really want to see a big woman, and I want to see her now.
Smoking a fat fucking stogie going, I want to see...
He's got a bong that's shaped like a human toe, and he's taking a huge hit and saying, make that cheerleader bigger.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know anything about Roger Corman.
Oh,
when I saw a picture of him, I just immediately got the vibe of this guy smokes out of a human toe.
What?
Okay. He's basically the father of modern filmmaking and like Hollywood.
He made lots of B movies, but elevated quite a few people who worked under him.
Yes.
Well-found careers.
Yes.
As for Jim, he made AI Assault later, which was a sci-fi original movie where the
seen that?
Yeah, where the tripods kind of look like the chopping mall robots if you just put like little tentacles on their head.
Well, shit. It was also written by Jim Wynorski and co-written and co-directed with Steve Mitchell. And it's starring like pretty much an ensemble cast, bro. There's like honestly a lot of talent in this fucking cast. There's Tony O'Delly, who plays Jimmy in The Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. He's still going. Kelly Maroney, who is she's the one that is basically the main character and goes at the end, have a nice day. She was one of the sisters in Night of the Comet, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and when you Google her name, her fucking pic is horrible.
She has that let me speak to your manager kind of stare. She has that kind of like I'm going to return this chopping mall robot. It's 30 years out of warranty.
Also starring Barbara Crampton. She's basically a legendary genre actor at this point. She was a frequent Stuart Gordon collaborator with From Beyond, Reanimator, tons of voice acting work, and she's in one of my personal favorite horror movies, You're Next. She plays the mom me. She's pretty good. We also have Dick Miller, another legendary character actor with over like 250 credits. He's basically a Corman return actor. He played the role that he's playing in this movie, Walter Paisley, is the role that he played multiple times. Like a lot of his characters would be named Walter Paisley, just like in Buckets of Blood, which is one of his highest rated movies. It's a pretty easy watch. If you want to check it out, it's on YouTube. Soundtrack by Chuck Serino, and I think this soundtrack is fucking phenomenal. I love those doots and bloops. And the Killbots are done by Robert Shore. By the way, stop calling them robots. They're not robots, guys. They're Killbots.
Aren't they called protectors?
Yeah, they protect them all.
They made, for some reason, like in the behind the scenes stuff I saw, they kept going, no, they're Killbots. They're not. They're Killbots, I tell you.
Yeah, okay, but you meet me in the fucking back BattleBot arena with one of the chopping mall robots, and I've got a wedge and a rotator, I'm gonna rip that thing apart.
That's like when Respawn made Titanfall and kept saying they're not mechs, they're Titans.
Please don't call them mechs. Please.
Okay.
All right, I'm just looking at. I'm just trying to see if any of these actors were in the X-Files or Star Trek.
There has to be some Star Trek in there.
I'm pretty sure Barbara Crampton was in Star Trek. She's been in so much crap.
No, but she was in Back for Blood. She played Mom.
What's Back for Blood?
That's the Turtle, the Beach Head Studio, the Turtle Rock Studios. What? The guys who made Evolve.
Left 4 Dead. The Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead like.
Yeah. That's the most okay game of all time.
Yeah, I don't think Barbara Crampton was in Star Trek, but she was in Space Trucker.
Well, there you go. There's no fucking way that Dick Miller must have been in Star Trek.
I always think of him in Gremlins over anything.
Yeah.
Oh, Dick Miller was in Small Soldiers. All right.
He's in he's in the part like the Roger Corman Pantheon.
The Small Soldiers was made by Joe Dante, wasn't it? And Joe Dante was one of the Roger Corman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, he was in TNG. Dick Miller was. All right, there's my Star Trek connection. I'm done. All right. That's all I needed to know.
That's what I thought. But yeah, this movie does have a T2 connection because it was shot at night at the Sherman Oaks Galleria in LA, which is the same mall as like a shit ton of fucking movies. For some, they just rent their movie for anybody who wants to cause a giant explosion in the middle of it, you know? And holy shit, do they ever abuse this fucking mall in this movie?
They use quite a bit of the halls in that mall in this movie. I'm still not sure if in that one chase scene they ran down the same hallway twice.
Yeah, with the same
with the same stores.
The same store, like they run past it twice. Yeah.
What I love about Chopping Mall in particular is out of all like the sloppy 80s movies I've seen is how contained everything is. Like how everything is it lives and breathes the gimmick, and it just stays almost entirely within the mall without really leaving it or feeling the need to leave it. Like everything is shot in the mall, everything's done in the mall.
Yeah, they don't ever leave it actually.
No, there's the truck shot outside and then the lightning strike shot because the mechanic and the mechanic lady.
Oh, yeah.
They are outside to fix the truck and they're like, we're the two adults who are married. We're going to go drink beer in a furniture store with a bunch of teenagers.
During the start of the movie when they're just setting up, which is, by the way, the worst part of the movie.
The worst part of the movie is the first 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's 10-15. But this movie, once it picks up, holy shit, it doesn't stop.
Short Circuit definitely demonstrated the robots better. Because they at least had a big show. Like, look at them laser stuff. Yeah. That was like a much less violent movie.
I mean, to be fair, this movie also barely scrapes by as horror. It's more like, I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely action. I feel like it's more of an action movie than an actual horror movie.
Only in the last, you were saying that during the commentary, and I would only disagree insofar as the action aspect is the last like 10 to 30 minutes, but I do feel like with the build up and with the entirety, like the most of the movie, I would still call it a horror movie.
Okay, I guess I would. I mean, fuck. If you're like scared of watching horror movies,
it's an easy horror movie.
This is an very, very good pick for like a starter horror movie because it does have some tense scenes, I guess, but it's there's no jump scares really. There's like one that I can think of, and it's the guy like trying to get a cigarette, and then the fucking telephone rings, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" Apart from that, not much to it, you know.
Yeah, there's the fire scene, which I would say is a little like ooh, but even then, it's there's nothing in here that would make you go.
I mean, maybe the head explosion, because let's be honest,
it's a pretty good head explosion.
A lot of people into horror will say that Chopping Mall has one of the best head explosions. Like a lot of people will say second.
So good
best.
They put it in the credits.
Yeah, dude, that's such a good bit. I mean, they killed it. That head explosion looks fantastic. Back then, it looked fantastic. Now it's in like we did watch the Vestron video version, like collector's series version, and it has like it's a beautiful 1080p, and even now the effect just looks good.
But it has no horse scene apparently.
No horse scene.
But it has no horse scene. All right, we're going in. We're going into the. Okay.
I didn't know about the horse scene.
Tell me about the horse scene now.
So now talk about the horse now.
scene.
Jesus, calm down.
Turn this Chopping Mall into a clopping mall.
Don't say that.
Brendan,
Don't say
Brendan,
that.
You really can't say that, especially.
You are going to hell, you fucker. God damn it.
I'm just Googling Twilight Sparkle huge breasts.
I hate that I learned what that term meant from you. God damn it.
Twilight Sparkle, 50 foot tall.
50 foot tall Fluttershy.
Oh, God. Fuck you. So, there is a lost scene. there is a deleted scene that I talked about in the commentary, which you can get in the description or for $1 on our merch store. And it is called Brewster the Horse. This is a scene that was never shot because horse.
Okay, so it wasn't all right.
It wasn't shot, but I did read the script, and I'm going to read you the synopsis. So at the beginning of the movie, they're showing off the Killbots to the restaurant and store owners of the mall, these Killbots, and you have these two characters, Paul and Mary Bland, who are also characters in another movie called Eating Raoul, where they basically turn to cannibalism to make their restaurant where I don't know, I didn't see it, but that's basically the plot. Is just like, oh, we'll sell human meat in our diner, and it's a dark comedy,
just like the first episode of Bob's Burgers. In
this deleted scene, which it happens, I believe it happens right after they have sex in the furniture store.
Furniture King.
Yeah, the Furniture King. So Paul and Mary Bland bring a horse to the mall to chop him up to serve him at their diner with horse meat.
Oh my God. Oh, there would have been more to the diner then, probably.
Yes, there would have been more to the diner.
That, waitress, more horse.
Yeah.
Beyond waitress, more butter.
I need butter on this horse, waitress.
In the scene.
Butter my sea biscuit.
Oh, God. Fuck off.
Shut up. In the scene, there would have been a jump scare where Mary Bland hears a loud noise coming from inside of where the horse was kept in the trailer. And when she would look in, it would be the horse shitting and pissing on the floor. At the same time.
That's what this movie needed.
This is not a lie. This is 100% true. After the false jump scare, one of the Killbots would come out and laser both Paul and Mary, and they would be turned to ash. And then the Killbot would laser Brewster the horse, leaving only 4 horseshoes on the ground.
Wow.
And that would be the end of the scene.
A horse disintegration scene.
A horse disintegration
would have elevated Chopping Mall so fucking much.
The reason why they didn't do this scene wasn't because it would have been out of place. They thought it was hilarious. They didn't do it because when they learned the price for a permit to actually get a horse on film, they said, oh, wow, that's a bit more expensive than we thought. And also, how the fuck are we going to get this horse in the mall? Yep.
That's so sad.
We missed out on horse shit jump scare.
We could have gotten a horse poo-poo and horse disintegration in this full movie. An extra 5 minutes to the movie that literally could have brought it to ultimate peak.
That explains why Paul and Mary Bland are for some reason characters that keep getting screen time. They were supposed to die eventually. Because in this version of the movie that we just watched, they kind of just talk shit and then leave.
It's so out of place how they're it's the little security conference where the guy's telling all the mall vendors about the killer robots that are these kill robots are actually freaking epic and better than a guy on a Segway because they'll be able to just straight up fucking kill people with their high-tech weaponry. This is epic. And just looks like your mother. Laser eyes, just like your mother.
Yeah, they're really fucking corny in this version of the movie, and they as if the fucking Brewster the horse scene would have been any better.
No, but it would have at least had a fucking a point.
It would have been weird enough that I think everybody would have won. It would have been great.
It'd be a fat W.
Still losing.
To be fair, it's not like they didn't have animal handlers on set. They
had the pet shop scene, so of course they had animal handlers.
They had a snake and a few tarantulas, I think. I don't know spiders.
There's some pretty big tarantulas.
If 10 was here, he'd fucking call me out for not knowing. But Kelly Maroney, a lot of people asked her hey, how was it filming with spider and snake actors? And apparently she said that she really, really liked them because they were, quote, professional and hit all of their cues, no problem. I did not know that spiders were smart enough to be trained to know what an acting cue is.
Well, yeah, but they got the whole cast of trained spiders and 8-legged freaks.
I thought they'd just be kind of neutral. You could be be here, spider, and don't bite.
Can't you get rid of the sharp teeth.
I mean, I think they could be defanged maybe, but I think most spiders, they could just kind of learn that if you put them on people, they can view them as the same way as like a log or something, where they're just kind of neutral.
As long as you don't move.
Like barely move. There's people who go into the jungle, just pick up dangerous spiders, let them walk in their arms and stuff. They're just calm about it.
They get done shooting that scene with her where she's got the spiders and snakes all over her, and the spider crawls off, pulls out a big cigarette, just starts smoking it.
I'll be in my fucking spider trailer.
I'm gonna be in my spider trailer.
Bring me some fucking McDonald's in my spider trailer.
You're gonna bring me a couple of bugs. I want to fly. I want a bag full of bed bugs. You're gonna fucking hand them over.
A bag full of bed bugs.
Well, actually, sorry, that was Roger Corman actually wanted the bag full of bed bugs.
Yeah, he was like, I need bed bugs. I'm hungry.
What we're gonna do to enhance
He wasn't
this movie.
on set.
Yeah.
Roger Corman wasn't even there.
It was Dick Miller. Dick Miller was like, we're gonna enhance this movie. I've been in a bunch of movies before. What you need is your actors itchy. We're gonna put bed bugs everywhere.
You need itchy actors.
You need itchy actors. It enhances the realism.
If you have itchy actors, then they're gonna shake a bit.
They're gonna look anxious. Yeah.
Yeah, when they look scared at a fucking Killbot, they're gonna be like, ugh.
Bed bugs will actually drive an actor crazy, though. Bed bugs cause insanity.
Do they?
Yeah. Bed bugs can legit drive people insane. I guess it's like there's something psychological about them. Because you itch and bite, but then it's like whenever you sleep or go anywhere, you feel anything in the bed and are like, that's a bed bug. They also get in everything. It's like they'll get in clothes, they'll get in the carpet. They're incredibly difficult to get rid of.
They get into electronics too.
Yeah, bed bugs are a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I had that bed bug.
Oh wait, you had a bed bug Xbox, right? That someone brought in or something?
Right, it was a Roach Xbox.
Right, it was a Roach Xbox.
Because roaches are similar, but they're not as hard to get rid of as bed bugs are.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Aren't they unkillable though?
But both of them love electronics. What?
Aren't they unkillable?
No,
what?
You get some traps, you clean. You can call an exterminator if it's a really bad one, but roaches are much more manageable than bed bugs.
Oh, I think I'm mistaking.
You're thinking about the radiation. You're thinking of the radiation thing.
Yeah, when you drop a bomb on a roach, no. But if you can
they'll die from the explosion, just the radiation.
I feel like the explosion would probably kill it.
No, they can flatten to.
That's why there's rad roaches.
They can flatten to the size of a piece of paper.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, that's how they get into electronics. That's why.
That's how they get in my mouth when I flatten them and put them in my mouth.
Get in your mouth when you're sleeping. So you get all that fucking roach protein.
Wait, roach flour is a thing, isn't it? No, I'm thinking of cricket flour.
Makes sense.
Cricket flour is like a new way to get protein in. What the fuck are we talking about, man? We're so far.
They put the bug on the pizza now.
Brendan, wait, you probably know about this. Wasn't there like for some reason, there was one line of 360s or something that roaches were just incredibly attracted to for some reason?
What?
It was, I think, the old arcade ones.
Was it?
I think it was the old arcade 360s that would get filled with roaches, yeah. Because they had larger vents, so it was easier for them to get into. Realistically, the worst roach infected, the number one console, somebody who worked at GameStop for 4 years, is probably, and Best Buy, PS4 is probably the worst roach console I've ever seen.
Really? Yeah. There's something about them. Maybe it was just the heat, but they attracted the fuck out of roaches.
Yeah, it's the heat. Roaches will infest electronics. They love heat.
The PS4 fucking runs hot as hell. Like, way hot.
It runs so fucking hot, and that's the thing. The only fucked up Xbox Ones I saw is Sensi wax dripping on them because people would put them on their entertainment stand and then put the Sensi on top of them.
What is a Sensi?
It's like a wax melter.
What? Why would people put that on top of their...
I don't know, but I had 3 of them come in like a year span of Xbox Ones where somebody had melted Sensi wax in the fans.
Was it the same person?
No, different people every time.
How the fuck does it happen
incidents.
3 times?
I have no idea, dude. People in Iowa are fucking drinking the tainted water.
There should have been a scene where they blew up a Killbot and a bunch of roaches exploded out of it.
The man attacks the butter.
No, it's Big Eater. Big Eater attacks the butter.
Attacks the waitress.
Brendan, you gotta talk about Big Butter, man.
There's a guy at the very beginning of the movie, and it is the most
quotable thing of all time.
It's my favorite part of the fucking movie. After that, I stopped caring about Shopping Mall.
What?
I've seen this movie. This is my 3rd time seeing Shopping Mall. And the first time was enough of the killer robots for me. And now every subsequent time I've seen it, I'm just like, I tap out once I see Big Eater. I'll watch the rest of the movie, but I'm like, I get it. The robots attack them all. I fucking get it. Cool.
That actor, the way he does his line is so fucking good.
Waitress, more butter.
Waitress, more butter.
He looks so uncomfortable.
And the way he's covered in fucking slime.
He's so full of
If you really
butter.
like Big Eater, I would recommend the movie Blood Diner to you.
What?
There's one character who whenever he burps, they bother to put in captions for each one of his belches. because it's so plot relevant.
Oh, wait. I know Blood Diner. Blood Diner is, it's the movie directed by Jackie Cog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know this movie.
And there's quite a few diner scenes in that.
What I will say is my favorite part of this movie overall is after the security talk, that like full, I want to say like 5 to 10 minutes into the diner where Big Eater is, where everything feels so stylized. And after the diner, I feel like that's lost. By like stylized, I mean like how dirty the diner is, how stereotypical the mall montage is, how that kid gets turned into a skeleton by the mall stampede.
This little fucking boy with like an ice cream cone and everybody just fucking
he's in an elevator, 40 people get into the elevator.
It's so fucking funny.
And then they all leave, and then his ice cream is all over him, and I'm like, the Coke and hot dog like balancing act.
Oh, dude, it's so nostalgic.
Balding guy kicking the kid off the arcade machine so he can play. Into the diner. After that, like the first time I'd seen this movie, I expected more, weirdly enough. I don't know if that's weird, but like even going into like the faux security room / science lab where the scientist guys die, I expected so much more out of this movie because everything up until the second scientist guy dies felt so like weird and fun and like 80s hokey. But then after that, like it's 40 to 50 minutes of like teens fucking, teens sucking, cigarette machine killing.
I don't think it's that bad. I can still see a lot of fun in those scenes because of how terrible their dialogue is and how everybody's hamming it up a bit.
Susie has a surprise for you.
It feels like they're having fun. Like you can definitely tell they're having
A
fun.
nerd brings a revolver and says, "I've seen Dirty Harry."
It's more about like it's something about like the slime of it all. Like it's really slimy up until like when the robots are finally killing the teens. It's like too clean.
Especially the shirt that the cook has on is fucking disgusting.
Well, and like everything after that intro security scene, I can't explain it other than there's this feeling of goop and grime even in the like security room. Like the dude's like fucking like looking at Booba like haha fucking tits, and then he gets his throat ripped out and he's like, oh fuck me. And after that last security room moment, like once you get to the cigarette kill, it doesn't feel as grimy, and I'm just like, God, I just wanted a little bit more grime. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
it's too clean.
I get what you mean though. You go from like restaurants and everything to like back rooms and just like very nice stores.
There are a lot of thematic things you can do in a mall because of the not versatility,
diverse. I mean, like Dawn of the Dead has like had a lot of fun with it.
There's so many different mall stores and mall kiosks and fucking Gumby, and they don't do anything with the mall really except
there's a scene where Garfield jumps down.
The thing is, they can't use real stores, so they had to build fake stores. You know?
No, I know.
Oh, right, the front end of it,
because everything explodes.
Yeah. You can't. There's a McDonald's, but you can't like blow up the McDonald's because that'd be fucked up, and McDonald's would point their finger at you and say, fuck you.
Tisk.
Some companies would say it's cool, like Man of Steel. Remember when they destroyed the IHOP? When they had that huge fucking fight in an IHOP?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Man of Steel had quite a few branded, just like destroyed completely locations.
But also, Man of Steel didn't have a titty every like 5 minutes.
That is also true.
Shopping Mall is a very titty movie.
It is a breasticular movie. A lot of boob.
Oh my God. I forgot how much tit there was. Like, because the thing is, I remember scenes, but I don't remember those specific scenes just having the woman just be like, booby, and then covering them up afterwards, you know?
Every breast is there.
It happens so much. Come back to bed shows you my breasts.
Oh, time for me to go to the Jiffy Lube.
More like the titty lube.
That's great.
Boing.
That was a great boing. Turn up my boing.
Howdy! This episode of Pondering Spooky Tapes is sponsored by ASUS's new handheld gaming console, the ROG Ally X. Just as the Killbots in this movie are cleaning up the mall from criminal scum, so have I in RoboCop Rogue City, except I've been doing it outside for hours at a time at a crisp 60 FPS, smelling my neighbor's rose garden. Oh man, I could get used to this. The ROG Ally X's upgradable M.2 SSD allows me to keep all my favorite games installed and play whatever I have a feeling for, whether it be playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for the illionth time or being a Wi-Fi warrior on Guilty Gear Strive. The massive 80-watt battery allows me to play all my favorite games even when away from a power outlet. With its fast charge technology, it lets me charge from 0% to 50 in only 30 minutes. LPDDR5X 7500 MHz dual channel RAM allows for a smoother gameplay experience at higher resolutions when paired with the Ally X's large SSD. If you heard me talk about this beast of a handheld and are interested in grabbing one for yourself, check out rog.gg/pstpodcast. That's rog.gg/pstpodcast. And now, back to the mall. Billy question, what stores would you want to add to this movie?
Panda Express.
Aquarium? Mm-hmm. Panda Express? Didn't he die in front of Panda Express?
No, that was a joke I made. He didn't actually die in front of Panda Express.
Panda Express he died in front of.
Panda Express! No. Oh, damn it. Aquarium. How so?
I want one of the lasers to hit the fish, and then I want the tank to get really hot, and the fish start jumping out of the boiling water, and they're like biting one of the teenagers, and then they become a skeleton.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I really wanted there to be a skeletonization scene, because what's the point of using a disintegration laser if you're not going to turn one of the people into a skeleton?
Even Dick Miller's death scene, a lot of the, let's be real, there's 2 good kills in this. 3.
Head explosion was one.
Head explosion.
I love when the guy fucking gets on the weird, really slow scooter and slowly scoots towards the death robot.
Collision.
It's funny. It's a funny kill. It's not a good kill, you know?
I count as good.
I fucking love it. It's just you killed my girlfriend. I'm going to run this fucking 40-pound scooter into you, 300-pound robot.
Why? Yeah, while the fucking... Let me bring this metal scooter towards electrical fire robot or whatever.
Listen, I know that you're stupid if you're in an 80s horror movie, but at the same time,
that was
if anything deserves
stupid.
a ding, that deserves a fucking ding.
It's such a ridiculous fucking moment in this movie.
Deserves a ding.
Yeah, if anything deserves a ding, that deserves a ding.
I wouldn't have done that.
No, don't start.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I would have gone back to the sporting goods store and gotten a Browning.
I would have gotten a bigger gun. Why did you go for the revolver when they had a grenade?
Why did they not get any armor-piercing rounds for these clearly metal robots?
Why didn't they go? Actually, why didn't they go to the command center?
That's another thing, is they have the command center fully modeled.
Yeah.
And that's an easy plot point to send someone off to try to shut down the robots. They have the command center. They have the set for it. They have 2 guys dead there, but they don't do anything with it afterwards. Nobody ever goes and tries to stop the robots. None of the teens are even aware.
They don't know about the command center, I don't think.
I guess how people would go about it is just well, why would they know where it is?
Because they work at the mall. Half of them work there.
Yeah, but that they don't know shit about fuck. I feel like that would necessitate an extra scene at the beginning of the movie to explain why they would know.
Not even, because they all had the special ID badges.
Did they?
Yes.
Yeah, they got scanned.
Remember the guy getting the cigarettes had the special ID badge, and he shows it to the robot.
Goes scanning, and it takes them a long time to scan it.
So they knew.
Huh. They were fucked up. They're fucked up.
I don't think they were at that original meeting, but they knew.
Yeah. They were drunk.
They were all fucked up on slime. You're right. They were all drunky.
They were so drunk, and
they were drunk. They were getting laid. They're not gonna remember that.
Yeah. Also, getting laid in the same room as everybody, all of your friends, is crazy.
I know. I'm trying to apply logic to a movie about Killer Robot. I'm just
You're literally dinging right now. You're dinging.
I'm dinging so fucking hard.
You gotta stop your ass with the fucking dings. It's too fucking much.
I know. I gotta put my big bell away. I gotta stop being I gotta stop being Quasimodo. I gotta put my big bell away.
Quasimodo.
The Quasimodo of cinema. That's what they call me now.
Notre Dame ass.
Catch me up in the Watchtower dinging the shit out of this fucking movie.
I feel like it's crazy that they didn't use a toy store at all, because toy stores always have so many trinkets and gadgets and weird stuff to them. You know,
yeah.
A lot of movies in malls, they usually have crazy stuff happening or even just thinking about Dawn of the Dead and
even Eight-Legged Freaks.
There's so many.
Wasn't a finished mall though.
I feel like the craziest thing that happened is they used the mirrors to beam the laser back at a robot.
Oh yeah, that's fucking stupid.
They Medusa the robot.
Those lasers worked however they wanted in every scene. Sometimes they stun, sometimes they obliterate.
And those lasers in that scene were green for some reason.
They're different laser settings, I'd guess.
Because there's a green, a blue, and a red, and depending on who shoots it, I think it's a different Killbot.
That could be it.
I mean, that's my assumption. I don't fucking know.
Because I thought the white laser like knocked that dude over, just kind of stunned them.
A fun fact, this movie was actually supposed to be called Robots, but then they said that's fucking stupid. So they said, okay, we'll call it Killbots. And then they said, nobody wants to go watch a movie called Killbots. Call it Chopping Mall.
I will say Chopping Mall is an excellent
way
fucking
better name.
Fantastic. Yeah, but also makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, well, sure it does.
Yeah, they're in a mall.
Where's the chopping?
Oh, there's no chopping. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they should have an axe, but it's still fine.
There was the kill in front of the Panda Express. They got chopsticks in there.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yay! I wish Timmy the Tooth was in the movie.
I don't. Can we not talk about fucking...
Timmy the Tooth? If we got a Billy question, I got a Brendan question. If you could add one weapon to the robot's arsenal, what would it be?
Ooh, toothpaste and brush.
You
Wait,
wanted
what?
to
What are you
brush
talking
your
about?
teeth?
Toothpaste and brush.
You give me a
musical
real
number
fucking
by the
answer right
MCA.
now. You sit down and you think about it.
Give me a sec.
I wish the robots had a gun that fired human molars at them. I think it'd be cool if there was a robot that fired teeth at somebody. That'd be epic, I think.
Human molars? Where the fuck are they? Why the fuck would they have
What if
that?
one of the robots opened up and there was what if fucking Yoda was in there and he said,
that would be a fun weapon. Like, are we? Because the thing is,
I said caltrops during the commentary because I was thinking
Could
like
launch them forward, yeah.
launch caltrops forward to make them go ooh, oof, 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 my feet.
I'm trying to think of like not weapon, but maybe like some utility thing that could be used for pain, right? Because a lot of movies, when the killer robot, because in this movie they don't care. The killer robot is just straight up a killbot from the beginning, has like a bunch of fucking killer whatever. But in a lot of like killer robot movies or movies where robots become evil, like Futurama, like the toaster isn't inherently evil, but it becomes evil. This is a reach and a half with the Futurama bit. I don't know what the fuck
I don't know why you went for Futurama. I think I'm going to talk about the Killbots having the kill limit.
Well, there's the episode where Mom's Friendly Robot Company turns evil, and then he has to have sex with Mom to...
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's where my brain was at.
That's fair.
I mean, they already had kind of like an acid when they opened up the door. It was like an acid or a thermite or something, some kind of corrosive liquid.
Yeah. It was thermite.
They could have had like a hole puncher for some kind of attraction in the mall, like to punch the ticket.
Holy crap, he punched a hole through that guy. That's like his stomach plug on the ground.
Then it opens super wide.
That'd be awesome. I would love to
punch
see
a big hole through someone's arm.
Ooh, I'm thinking about like maybe a robot could have like a price tag gun and could stab somebody like in the ear with it, like cow them.
I thought about that. They could like give a price to the people and make a little joke about it, you know?
It could be one of the robots assaulting somebody with a price tag gun and price it, like stabbing them with it and putting a billion prices over it.
Yeah.
And the last price could be in their head and they could zoom in and instead of having a price, it just says DEAD.
It says 69.
It says 420.69, dude.
No fucking way. Yes.
What if the robots in shopping mall smoked weed?
Oh my God. That's what we should add to their arsenal. A big fat fucking bong.
Evil bong versus Killbots.
Oh shit. What's Charles Band doing?
Please.
I have a good fucking idea. I don't know, maybe a broom. Just give the fucking robot a broom and shove it up somebody's ass.
Yeah, that's simple but effective. It's like a Friday the 13th kill.
A t-shirt cannon, die like Maud Flanders.
Oh, that'd be great. That would be awesome because then you
The
can kill
overcharged
somebody and then
t-shirt
they
cannon.
would. Oh my God, it would be so good because then once they would die and then somehow when they shot the t-shirt cannon at the person, it would like rip their clothes off and put the new shirt on, and it would say like,
dress them.
yeah, it would dress them, and it would just say like,
what is this? It's gonna be like Homer's makeup gun.
Yeah.
why not? They were gonna kill a fucking horse. Why not? Like, go full Gremlins then.
They overpower the shot, knocks him over the balcony.
Oh fuck! They should have put boobs on one of the chopping mall robots.
Oh my God, they should have made it. Okay, sequel idea. Chopping Mall, Killbots return. and one of the Killbots is a woman, but like not a like sexy cyborg, just like an actual Killbot with breasts, but like robot breasts.
Realistically,
and like
and she's
hair.
50 feet tall.
she's 50 feet tall with robot
and she steps on me,
bazongas.
and God, she steps on me. God.
No, realistically, if they were going to make a Chopping Mall sequel in the modern day,
Yes.
I already have the vision in my head, like perfectly. All right.
Oh. The malls of America are dead.
No.
bro.
I have literally it plays into that perfectly. We open up on a junkyard, and somebody's like pulling metal away, and it's one of the Killbots that they see, and they like wipe their hand on it. The Killbot, like, it switches over to camera view of the Killbot with like the red vision, and then it turns off, and he's like, well, weird, I'm gonna take this home. He brings it home. Opening shot. It's a beautiful small town. It's that small town next to giant satellites, so they don't get cell service or like internet in that town.
Oh, I see. Like a
Right,
like
like a town near satellites, so they can't get any communication out except for like a landline. This guy brings it back home, and it's like the one Killbot basically waking up and then going like on an A24 rampage on this town.
A24. What do you mean A24 rampage?
I'm just saying that at the end of the movie, the Killbot is going to go and then fly.
Shut the fuck up, man. Just shut up. Oh my God.
Chopping Mall 2, it's a whale of a time.
Chopping Mall, how I would do the sequel is, instead of malls are kind of dying, so I would go for Chopping Mall, but like in an Amazon warehouse.
Listen, if you think malls are dying, you better tell that to the queen spinner of Shell Shock.
The what?
There's this person that I found on my TikTok adventures.
Oh God, you're doing a weird. Oh.
And all they do is they go to the theme park in the Mall of America, and they ride the Shell Shock ride. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ride, and they all they do is talk about how many rotations they can get. They ride it multiple times a day. They call themselves the queen spinner of Shell Shock, and I respect the hell out of them.
That's fucking awesome. Dude,
It's so fucking
that's cool as hell.
Realistically, I mean, you could still do the mall. I know you're saying Amazon warehouse, but you could still do the mall, because like you could just do a big mall.
One of the like, yeah. Even if they would do a sequel to Chopping Mall, I don't want them to change the design of the Killbots, because they're so iconic, and updating them in any way would make them look so much worse.
No, that's another thing I was thinking of, is like you have this kind of revolution of horror, right?
Yeah.
Where we're getting so many good horror movies, and people are exploring like old genres and new genres, and figuring out like what you can do in this medium again. And what we really haven't seen is a good classic killer robot movie where the robot is just a dumb standard robot design. Like, BattleBots are basic as hell. They're simple as fuck.
There's no fucking way there's not been a killer robot movie recently.
I don't think there's been a killer robot where the killer robot isn't like a Terminator
Well,
or a drone.
apart from like Boston Dynamics, like, because those are everywhere, parodies of like horror parodies of Boston Dynamic robots. Like,
No, just old classic tank treads, laser beam, dumb fuck 80s robot. I have not seen a movie, unless it's, buried away on Tubi over the last 5 years. I have not seen a movie really explore those kind of like classic robot designs again.
yeah.
They make them very humanoid now, like the Lost in Space.
A lot of sci-fi nowadays is less about a specific threat and more about like, what is humanity becoming?
What is the human race? And here's your prestige TV. When I just want fucking
I want some
24
schlorp.
episodes a season. 24 episodes a season, self-contained episodes. I'm so fucking tired of prestige TV. I don't fucking care about the greater narrative. Just show me like, this alien is fucked up and is crazy, and we're gonna fucking kill him. This alien is summoning robot bees out of his hands. Fuck him up.
Yeah. Why can't we have robot bees in our fucking movies? Why do all the robots have to be like, what does it mean to be human?
Oh, what does it mean, Shai-Halud?
He eats and then they see their master eating a burger, and they're like, what does it feel to eat a burger? What does it feel to eat a big pizza?
Modern movies are just genuinely afraid to explore the ramifications of Waitress More Butter.
Dude, why can't he have more? You know what? Sequel time.
Where he gets more butter.
Strikes back.
Big Eater, and the Big Eater family will be in the Chopping Mall sequel.
We probably saw him. I think he gets it though, right? He surely gets the butter.
I don't think so. I think they cut after he says that.
How about it's his adventure trying to get butter, but as he tries to get more butter, the fucking
Squirt him,
Killbots
right?
keep annoying him.
That's not a butter squirting robot. That's a Killbot.
Butter squirting robot.
I saw that in Rick and Morty.
Is there a butter squirting robot?
There's a butter spreading robot in Rick and Morty, yeah. Rick doesn't even say waitress more butter.
What was Chopping Mall's fucking Big Eater? What's his name?
Big Eater.
Robert Greenberg. We should probably shout out Robert Greenberg. Breakfast for butter.
He's so fucking powerful. Was he in anything else?
I have amazing
He was in Voyager. He was Devro.
Oh god.
Big Eater was in Star Trek.
Of course he was.
Oh,
Of course it was Voyager.
Day.
Fucking Voyager. Of course it was fucking Captain
Oh
Janeway
my
Voyager.
God.
I gotta fucking look up Devro. I gotta go. Holy shit! It's Devro. Oh, he's so fucking
Janeway more butter.
Janeway. No, it would be Neelix more butter.
Tuvix more butter.
Because Neelix was the cook.
I can't find him
Tuvix
anywhere.
more butter.
Yeah, Tuvix more butter.
No, Tuvix was destroyed by Janeway. Tuvix was self-contained.
Remember when they brought up Tuvix again?
Yeah, in Lower Decks.
Fucked up. They brought him up in Voyager too. Like, hey, there's like this, like someone knew about Tuvix. People have like talked about Tuvix.
They have a whole episode of Lower Decks where everybody gets Tuvix.
What the fuck?
It's like a funny bit. Lower Decks is actually kind of funny.
Everyone
they have a
gets
whole episode
Tuvix.
that is like a love letter to Voyager as well, which is like, it's just great. I love that there's a whole episode where the whole fucking crew is getting Tuvixed. That show's weird though, because they do like a crossover with Strange New Worlds. It's just
crossover. Whoa, oh, like we went to
the cartoon characters go to real life Star Trek.
we went to the animated world, right? Because
Okay,
science.
so Waitress More Butter guy has a writing credit
On the movie or like another movie?
on another movie, and you will not fucking believe what movie it is.
What movie is it?
It's Eddie Murphy's
Norbit.
Meet Dave.
Thank God.
If it was
That-
You would
Norbit.
have flipped your shit if he was a Norbit though.
No, I would have fucking started screaming and punching the wall. He wrote the movie.
Wrote Meet Dave.
Oh, he's the main writer.
Waitress more butter.
Waitress More
to me.
Butter guy.
He wrote Meet Dave.
Oh, I have bad news.
Different guy.
It's a different Robert Greenberg, but for some reason on the IMDb,
Right, they think it's
on
the
his
same dude.
IMDb, it's the same dude, but it is not. Damn! How do I contact him? How do I get in contact with Robert Greenberg, Butterman?
You probably go to a Star Trek convention, look for the Devro panel.
Find his agent.
I don't think he has an agent anymore. He hasn't made a movie in years.
You never know.
Oh well.
Robot fight. Who wins? The robot from Rocky or the Chopping Mall robot?
The robot from Rocky?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Rocky robot?
Happy birthday, Polly.
I feel like it would get its ass kicked because like the eyes on it are so big. Like it looks like if you shatter one of that thing's eyes compared to the chopping mall robots. I'm just not that threatened by it.
Wait, I've never seen Rocky 4. Is that real?
Yeah, there is a large robot. It looks kind of like the that Aquaman villain. What's it? The Manta?
Why the fuck is there a robot in Rocky 4? I thought Rocky was like a...
Because it foreshadows how Ivan is secretly a robot.
What?
Oh my god, I have found Chopping Mall related drama in my Brendan research.
Excuse me?
Chopping mall drama.
The director for Chopping Mall was not happy that Agents of Shield season 4 referenced Chopping Mall with Chopping Mall like robots.
Oh, really?
Yep. Let me grab the picture of. Well, to be fair,
I
the
didn't
Agents
know
of
that.
Shield Chopping Mall robots look dog shit.
That's not a surprise.
They're so awful. Look at them. I posted them in recording.
I mean, most of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. looks pretty dog shit from the bits I've seen.
It is pretty dog shit.
Oh, they kind of do look like them a bit.
Oh, wow. They have the heads, but everything else
They have
looks awful.
I mean, if I saw that, all I would say is just like, oh, it's just a reference. I wouldn't go out of my way and say straight up like they stole it.
Well, it looks like they're trying to do a homage, but I don't know how much they lifted from it. I mean, just robots go crazy, I guess.
What's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. anyway? I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
It's how Marvel has
is
like
that
the
Marvel?
yeah.
Oh, it's a Disney.
Wynorski wrote a fucking like Facebook post about it. Let me see. As a fan of Marvel comics and movies, I want your company to succeed, but not when the people in charge attempt to entertain by overly plagiarizing other people's creative hard
I
work.
mean, okay, I don't know about that.
Oh my god.
I guess I'd be pissed if I saw my work was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too.
I mean, I guess, but it feels more like a reference than actual stealing.
Well, no, I don't care. It's more like I don't want to be involved with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Get that out of there.
Oh god, they referenced Chopping Mall multiple times apparently.
What the? Okay, now that's super weird.
Now that's more fucking weird.
It's
Yeah,
not
I can't
just like
find
a
the direct
bit?
reference, but like there were robots, but also I think they reference the Have a Nice Day. So fucking weird that there's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Chopping Mall drama.
Does Disney own Lionsgate? No, right?
No, I don't believe so.
I don't think so, right? Okay. Because I was going to say, because Lionsgate does own the rights to Chopping Mall. Although I say that, and you can watch the entire movie for free on fucking YouTube. whoever owns the copyright, they definitely do not give a fuck.
God, it's
Oh,
awful.
I also found that in different countries, shopping mall is called different things.
Yeah, Killbots is the one that a lot of people know it as.
In Finland, it's called the Trade of Death. In Italy, it was called Supermarket Horror. In Mexico, Killer Robots. In Poland, Death Robots. And Portugal, it was called Horror in Park Plaza.
Horror
Yeah,
in Park Plaza.
Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the Park Plaza Mall,
Huh.
where shopping costs you an arm and a leg.
There was also shopping mall reference in Transformers, BotBots.
What?
Yeah, in the episode Shopping Brawl, the lead robot even says, "Have a nice day."
Oh.
I'm kind of surprised. Because I knew that Shopping Mall had its fans, because obviously it's a cult classic by this point and a lot of people know about it. But I am surprised that people would reference it in their works. It just doesn't feel like a movie that people would care about that deeply.
Oh, shit. The Transformers BotBot ones look a lot like they're very much the shopping mall robots cartoonified. And that guy in that image I shared, awful.
What the fuck is that? That's not Transformers that I
That's
thought.
Transformers. That's Transformers BotBots.
What the fuck is BotBots?
What the fuck is BotBots?
It's Transformers BotBots. It's on Netflix, apparently. I fucking know. I think it's a baby show. Is it a baby show? Let me see. I believe it is a baby show.
Transformers BotBots?
Oh, dude, this is definitely. Let me get the fucking poster.
Is this like
This is such a baby show.
This is for toddlers.
Is this like Ban BotBot?
This is Skibbity BotBot.
Oh, it looks like Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, it is a
Oh.
Transformers baby show.
It's a
With a shopping mall reference.
Oh shit, they got a Transformer that turns into a pizza.
Oh, they do. They actually do.
They do. They have a
Like,
pizza
yeah.
slice Transformer.
Wait, are they all based on? I think.
Are they all just treats?
Bro, they got a poop.
Oh, they're all food. They're all.
No,
food.
they have a poop. They have a rat Transformer and a poop Transformer.
Stop! No,
Posted 'em. There's
you're fucking lying.
Transformer.
Oh my god, there's an actual shit Transformers.
It's a shit Transformer.
What the fuck? Why is there a shit Transformer? Is that a vape Transformer? What the fuck is
No,
that?
it better not be a vape.
I think that's a wet. Oh, the yellow one at the bottom.
Yeah, what the fuck
That's
is
a wet
that?
floor sign. That's a slippery
Oh,
sign.
Do you think
I thought it was a fucking vape.
That's not a vape. No.
It almost looks
You
like a
say
Bic
that
lighter.
as if it's crazy, and we just saw a fucking shit one.
there are so many of them. I'm looking at like a fucking there's a big pile of spaghetti one.
Let me see what Poop Bot looks like. Oh God, his name is Loose Deuce. Loose Deuce. Look at him. Look at what he looks like. What the fuck is this?
Is he a villain? Oh my
He's
god.
in the show.
Yeah, he's in the show.
Oh
and
my
he's
god,
just a
the
poo-poo.
famous Loose Deuce.
He's just shit. He's just a poop bot, bro. Oh my god, there's a toilet paper one.
Oh, they're part of a group of Transformers called the Custodial Crew.
And there's a vomit one.
There's like a mop. Oh god,
Dude.
wait. If he's custodial, why would he just be
Oh
shit?
god.
This doesn't make sense.
Oh, this is incredible. This is incredible. The
What the
things
fuck
we
is
find.
this?
This is
this is a terrible
incredible.
find.
I've never seen this in my fucking life. This is disgusting.
I love the one that's just a fucking hand. There's like imagine
What the
being a
fuck is
transformer
this?
and you transform into a human hand.
There's one of them that's called Poo Shoe, and it's just a shoe that's stepped in shit.
Poo shoe?
Look at it. It's literally just a fucking robot that's stepped in shit.
This
Oh my
is
god, it's
incredible.
real. Poo shoe. It has cool
And
shades.
that's the show that references Chopping Mall.
What the fuck is this? This is insanely stupid.
Poo shoe murdered the Dukes. The Dukes walked so Loose Deuce could run.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
am reading that verbatim.
Is that another shit?
What is the show?
Why is there so many fucking poo-poo caca?
The
Not
Dukes
even
is a
show.
redo of Notzel, the pretzel
They have-
transformer.
Books. I didn't know this was a thing. What the
What the fuck is... I'm so mad about BotBots. I'm so mad I know about
Never seen this
BotBots
in my
now.
fucking life.
Oh, bro, Mandy, you got to check this out. They got a pizza car.
When did this come out?
Why?
Oh, God.
Why is it like so realistic looking compared to them?
Genuinely, what a fucking rabbit hole. This started in
I
2022. It got one season, and then I think it got shit canned.
fucking way. Are you telling me that Loose
BotBots
Deuce got
didn't
shit
catch on?
canned?
Loose Deuce got shit canned.
He already was a shit can.
Oh, he was. Let me see. I can't find anything about a cancellation, but in my head, I feel like it might have been, quietly canceled.
Tranquilla Beast, the spa gorilla transformer. He's used as relaxation headphones in the mall. What? It's a gorilla who's also headphones to help you relax.
One of them is called Vomit Comet, and he becomes a vomit pile.
What an insane fucking discovery of one season Transformers show with poop Transformers.
Oh my god! Wait, why? There's one that's called King Toots.
Yeah, this is the show that references the Robot Killer movie.
See, but the thing is, I remember when My Little Pony came out years and years ago, and there was someone I loosely knew who was getting into it, and he went oh no, it's for adults because there's a Big Lebowski reference, and that wouldn't be for kids. So under that logic, since BotBots references fucking Chopping Mall,
for you.
I guess this is for adults too, and not just bored animators trying to not kill themselves. Let's just add Chopping Mall into this.
All I'm saying is that Lady Lufa BotBot gives me a fucking. I wish she was 30 feet tall.
Disable all safety protocols.
They still sell the Transformer BotBot toys.
Or if you could actually buy the Killbots.
Maybe the toy line did well.
I mean, the toy line probably did well, but they're also one of those toy lines where it's like mystery figures.
Oh yeah, they're just blind boxes.
I mean, to be fair, mystery figures are like what's popular with kids nowadays because gambling is awesome. This is so strange, man.
Oh my god, I found out that they have, holy shit, one of the robots is called FOMO. Unironically, he's in the Gamer Geek squad. His name is FOMO.
FOMO is one of the technology specialists in his squad.
Oh, you found a better picture. Yeah, those are the Chopping Mall robots in there.
Yeah, that's just a straight up Chopping Mall robot. That's so strange.
They're called the security bots.
That is way better than the Shield one.
Why?
Oh, but they can transform and they get spider legs.
See, that's what the Chopping Mall robots needed, because it never shows them going up the stairs.
They did need a bigger form, yeah. Like how we made it, then they grow legs and go up the stairs.
If they do make a new fucking Chopping Mall, the only difference that I would see is I think they should do a reveal of can't climb up the ladder, can ya? And then they get hands.
They just start climbing up the ladder with hands. I thought you were going to say they start hovering and then they start flying.
No, fuck no.
They also say have a nice day when they attack.
Oh shit.
Wow. They went all out with it.
Wow. Awful find, Brendan. Awful find.
I do my
Offensive.
due diligence while recording. I always like to find at least one curse thing a movie for the podcast. So
It's fucking offensive that you found Transformer BotBots featuring Loose Deuce and Vomit
FOMO.
Comet and FOMO. There's some kid out there that if you look at them and just say the words Loose Deuce, they're like, oh!
My favorite.
how did you know? That's my favorite one.
I don't want to meet the kid whose favorite is Loose Deuce.
I don't want to either.
I got the gold one.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should indoctrinate my sister's kid so that she gets really into BotBots and then just tortures my fucking sister with Loose Deuce.
Just go over there and turn on their TV, put it on the Netflix in the French, and just walk away every time you go over there.
You think there's a French version of Loose Deuce? Do you think there's a French version of
It's on
Deuce
Netflix.
Deuce?
It probably has a French distribution.
Oh, was it? Wait, are you saying this was a
This is a Netflix show.
Oh, this is a Netflix original?
BotBots is on Netflix, yeah.
Oh,
I believe it is a
we
Netflix
lucky.
original. So you can literally just pop it up on the TV and walk away anytime you want.
Oh, walk away anytime I want. Aren't I a lucky fuck?
That's what being an uncle is, right?
Always available.
Check this shit out.
Now this guy's name is Loose Deuce. He's pretty cool. This guy's name is FOMO. He's part of the Gamer Geeks.
This one's part of the custodial crew. His name is Sergeant Scrubface, and he's a mob.
Anyway, yeah, Chopping
We gotta
Mall.
move on.
Yeah,
We can't.
back into the mall, back into the chop.
butter.
Waitress, more Decepticons.
Waitress, more BotBots.
Nobody's ever said that. Oh fuck! What is this movie? Is it cool or is it art? Is there
cool.
even a?
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it? Yeah. There's no fucking. We've been on a roll with cool movies. I can't even fathom calling this art. I'd be interested in people trying to fucking leave a comment and say if they think it's art. Because, this is the most cool movie ever.
Yeah.
Coolest movie ever.
It's just a really like it's one of the perfect like put it on get a little drunk, hang out with friends movies. Like it's perfect for Discord or in real, and it doesn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah, because it's an hour. It barely feature length. And one thing that I do think is like, I don't know if this movie would be very fun alone. You know?
No, it's a watch it with friends movie.
It's very watch it with friends or like in a group setting. Especially when there's goofy juice and
propane tank
shit.
Explosions.
Yeah.
The one thing you will walk away from is an appreciation for the waitress more butter, the big eater. The one thing that you will walk away from with Chopping Mall, if you don't walk away with anything, is you see the big eater, you see how messy and big eating he is, and then he says waitress more butter, and you're like, I'm fucking locked in. I'm locked in. He is the lock-in moment of the movie. He locks you in.
I thought, well, Garfield is also the lock-in movie.
But Garfield, okay, so like, I don't even think we talked about that at all. I think we barely touched on that.
We barely talked about the fucking movie to begin with.
Because Garfield is
there's
there.
robots, they fucking kill people.
There's not much to it.
Yeah, robots kill people.
It's Garfield is because I've seen this movie like 3 or 4 times before. And there's a moment in the pet shop where the entire time we were watching it for the commentary, I was like, Garfield's coming up. And it's literally just it's just an art piece of Garfield that is blurred out, and you can just tell it's Garfield, that it's at the very end of the movie, and then a cat jumps and goes,
yeah, you can see Garfield and Odie.
It's implied to be Garfield jumping.
No, it's not. There's not a Garfield implication.
They went in the Garfield house.
No. On Twitter, Jim Davis claimed that there was an official statement by Paws Inc. about that scene where they said that is Garfield.
Jim Davis literally said, "Yeah, that cat in the chopping movie is Garfield. Actually, he escapes, and that's when John Arbuckle finds him." John Arbuckle was actually his brother was actually Lyman from the Garfield comics was the big eater.
Lyman?
Who the fuck is Lyman?
Lyman from Garfield. Oh my god,
is he the guy with the hat?
Who the fuck is Lyman?
He's John's cousin Lyman.
He's
the guy. John gets Odie from Lyman.
Dude, Maddie and I are just
who the fuck is this man?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know who Lyman from Garfield
He was in like a single panel? I've never seen this man in my life.
There's like the disappearance of Lyman as well, where like he just goes away and disappears forever. He just escapes from the comics.
Oh, Lyman!
I've never seen this man.
I know Lyman. Oh, he doesn't have a hat. What the fuck are you talking about?
I thought I was thinking of a different character. This man I've never seen in my life.
He doesn't have a fucking hat. It's this guy.
Yeah, Lyman.
I've seen Lyman around.
That's from ancient Garfield.
Yeah,
that's ancient Garfield.
Those are the ancient Garfield scrolls.
Yeah, because Lyman disappears and never comes back.
Lyman is like the sea peoples of fucking Garfield.
When I'm looking at the Garfield iceberg video and I see Lyman is pretty far down there, and I go, that's pretty crazy.
Why did they kill Lyman? What the? There's
Jim Davis. What I like to assume why they killed Lyman is that Jim Davis modeled him after a friend, and then Jim Davis he pushed him into the concrete foundation of his home. He drowned in there, and now Jim Davis has some sort of monster house where his friend's soul lives in his old ancestral home. So he had to kill Lyman off in the comics to try to circumvent his power.
Why is there so much shipping art of?
There's a lot.
Lyman.
Yeah, there's
John and Lyman ship art is insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of John and Lyman shipping art.
What the?
Don't look up Garfield and Nermal. It'll fuck you up for the rest of the week.
I don't like Nermal. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Nermal. Nermal ass.
Do we end the podcast? Can we get a fuck Nermal? Is that how we're ending this episode? Is it Nermal fucking sucks?
Sure, fuck Nermal. I don't know who he is.
I just saw E-Boy Nermal. I'm gonna fucking die.
E-Boy Nermal.
E-Boy Nermal. I'm gonna die in 3 days. Why did I see that?
What the fuck is E-Boy Nermal? What the fuck?
Holy shit, E-Boy Nermal.
E-Boy Nermal.
I'm gonna need 50 more pictures of E-Boy Nermal on my desk by the end of the week.
And there better be one where she's 30 feet tall.
There better be a 30-foot tall Nermal E-Boy.
This is fucking insane, dude. What the?
I'm gonna have to see Arlene from Garfield in the glue trap by the end of the week.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you for watching.
Billy doesn't mean that. Thank you for watching.
Or robots in a mall and E-Boy Nermal and Garfield jumped down and waitress more butter.
This episode is not normal.
It's pretty freaking weird.
I need to take my,
Pretty freaking epic, actually.
I need to take my normal pills.
Ah! All right, let's go. Hey, this episode would not have been possible without the help from our patrons, such as Alan Diver, Bland But Funny, Boo Poo Lou, Brain Soup, Cassandra Crash, Chips, Chris Chapman, Dog Named Bear, DX Studios, Edward McMillan, Eric Scott Gillies, Ethereal, Fadio, Fadio, Fadado, oh god, your name, Geef, Generic Phoenix, Guy Beam, Invictus Echo, Lambda Man, Leo the Geotech, Mr. Starchy, Mr. Shirt, Random Diamonds, Rat Supreme, Ryan Rocket, Skelicopter, Spherical May, The Frost Ace, Ulbert, Will9455, and Woodstock. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time for Tammy and the T-Rex.